When we hold the victims of the system accountable instead of the system itself, we allow the darkness to continue further. It seems simple enough to blame the narcissists and selfish people for the darkness on Earth, but it downplays life's complexity and it ignores the very important factor of resources and real estate. To evenly spread resources, you need a workable economy. And to rig the economy, you have to rig the way people think. And the reality is that capitalism is a system pillared by people behaving in their own interest. Capitalism subconsciously promotes narcissism in the mind of everybody who participates in it. And any empathy that exists inside of capitalism usually aids in a different narcissistic agenda of self interest. That darkness is being implanted and promoted in us from childhood for the sake of national prosperity, or so called national prosperity, while we sit around blaming each other as if we weren't both being sabotaged at once. The sales industry's need for profit scams millions of people's hearts and minds a day into narcissistic tendencies with peer pressure and temptation of clout. Prestige over humanity, competitive maturity over togetherness. Capitalism encourages us to constantly compare our worths and achievements, leading to entire nations motivated by jealousy and pride. Thousand-year traditions of parents guilting and shaming their children into honor, only to wake up generations later and pretend that the widespread occurrences of depression and mental illness is a surprise. But it's no surprise, it's a plan. The same way the medical industry wants you sick, the government profits from your blindness and your mental illness. And as much as they pretend to want to get you help, they couldn't afford it if everybody suddenly got better. If everyone started really loving one another, the system would be fucked because it profits from darkness and it will use every resource at its disposal to avoid